Hi, you are welcome to Geeks in Panel. It's actually nice to have you today. You know, Geeks in Panel is a big name. Though we are still coming up, but it's a big name. Yeah. So here we have a student politician and also aspiring leader in UNN, the University of Nigeria. So I want to introduce your name to us.
My name is Wobu Chukwumekati, and I'm a student of University of Nigeria Super Campus here. Yeah, like you rightly said, I'm a student politician aspiring for a position.
So now we're going to be discussing about leadership. You know, as you know, our channel is about impartations and leadership, entrepreneurship, and discovering talent and a lot more. So today we're going to be asking him questions about leadership. So stay tuned with us. Now the first question we have on board is, what do you understand about leadership?
I think leadership is that you stay in front and people follow behind. But that doesn't mean staying in front. Some people misunderstand the fact of staying in front and come behind. Let's say maybe you are in a war zone, you're the leader, the commander of the troop, and you're going to war. If you're a leader, a true leader, you're supposed to be in front while they follow you, you charge. So if anything should go wrong, you're the first person it should affect. So if you're a leader and things go wrong and it's not affecting you, I don't think you're a leader. So leadership should be more of you making sure people get positive impacts from you. It's not about being the boss. Maybe here in school we call when someone is the president or the number one leader, you had this statement 001. So it's not about being 001, it is about how well you make sure anything that happens to the people you're leading, it really affects you. You're at the front, the forefront. So that's what I understand about leadership.
Wow, that's a great philosophy of leadership. So from what you say, understanding that your idea of leadership is that leadership is a servant song. You serve others.
Yes,
you become a slave of others.
I will not want to use the word slave because when you're the slave, they will maltreat you.
Okay.
So I would want to say being a leader, you're the servant. You can serve. You're willing to obey. You're willing to listen because servants do more of listening. They don't do more of ordering. So if you're serving, you can't be like the people you're serving will be like, okay, we need rice, and you're like, no, I will give you this. So you have to listen. The yearnings of people should be your utmost priority. You want to hear them. You want to know what they really want. You want to know where it's like. You want to be like, okay, I'm in your shoes. Tell me where is it teaching you? I want to know. So that's what I see in leadership.
I see you're a great leader. So when do you realize you are a leader?
I think most of all it's part of there is a type of leadership that is called charismatic leadership. So sometimes you just realize people want to follow you up. You say something, people want to follow you up. So at that point you start to realize, okay, maybe I have this leadership qualities, I can be a leader. I don't think I impose people to follow me. You know, political positions, you try to beg people to follow you up. And while charismatic leadership, you already know these people are there for you. So at that point, that's why I realized, okay, maybe I can really, go into this leadership stuff and seek for positions and those people that have been following me, because it is not just me. You don't wake up and just choose. Even if you think you have a leadership qualities, there are persons that were like, okay, bro, we need you to push for this position, do this. Don't waste this your time. You know you have a voice, you can do something, you can create impact. So I was like, okay, I gave it a thought. So I think you can be a leader, you can realize you're a leader, but if people don't realize it and tell you to your face, I don't think you're really a leader. Yeah, I don't know.
People don't realize.
Yes, and tell you. They need to tell you that we see this politics, not you telling them you're a leader. A king don't need to tell people he's a king. Yes. By the presence of the king, you know, okay, this person is a king. This person is a king.
People have to realize.
Yes.
And see the leader in you first.
Yes. And tell you. Yes.
Wow. I like that. So have you attained any position before?
Like
outside school, not just
Outside school, yes, I've held positions, many of positions I've been in. I've held some positions, vital positions, and in those positions I function very well, or the positions I've been part of. So I think I did well there, and they always commend me. They always, like when I get back, because I stayed in university, so if I go back, most of those organizations they still want to see me because of how I
move with them.
yes.
What can you say about school SUG?
Like I said, what I want to say about school SUG is that school SUG is like the starting point for any politician, any aspiring politician. That's where you like first of all you show your skills, and I think this is the most dangerous part of it because if I can recall, one of our present president of the SUG here in campus, like if you don't do well here, I don't think you're going far politically. I don't mean losing elections. You might lose election and to save you the stress of embarrassing yourself. Because if you should win the election and you go into office and you don't do well, it won't speak well of you. You might want to go political offices outside the school. They'll be like, is it not this one that squandered money, mismanaged funds when he was the SUG president of so and so campus? So if you are a student, SUG, it is the place where if you win, this is the place where you either mess up your political career or you beat it. Then if you lose the election, I think it is not the end, but it is saving you that stress of disgracing yourself and making sure you don't go further in politics. But then if you are willing, if you won already, make sure you don't disgrace yourself because anything you do today will affect you tomorrow. Then for those that would lose, because definitely in every election there are losers and there are winners, it doesn't mean that is the end. And you should learn from the lessons of those who are not doing well. To make sure when you get into any other office in the future, you can do well.
Okay, now there's an old saga. Before I came into school, this saga has been going on. So I want to know from you if that's true about SUG, that this position is, they say, something that is very, very threatening, life-threatening for them. So they say people, they sometimes kill each other for this very position. Is that true?
No, that's not true. I think maybe it might have happened 10, 15 years ago, but with the way the school is now, the school is very secure and every aspirant, I'm an aspirant for a position at the moment, so every aspirant is safe, every aspirant is walking freely. Yeah, we recently had a movie night and I saw a lot of aspirants at the movie night, so it's safe, unlike what people say. Yeah, maybe when we were growing up, we had news of student union stuff and people being shot, people being beheaded because of politics. But with the way the school is and the way our dean is functioning, because our dean is doing a good job, the dean of student affairs is doing a good job. I don't think any student is at risk to fight for any position. Once you want to fight for a position, come out, people will support you, and no one is going to threaten your life. It's no longer in play.
Well, thank you for this clarification, because a lot of people has actually been in this kind of doubt about this SUG of a thing, that they give people, they do this one and do that one to people that comes out for these positions. So thank you for the clarification. So the next question is going to be about, do you agree with the saying that power, or let me say position, change someone?
I don't think position changes someone. If it does, it's mainly because of what we call psychophants, political psychophants around them. Because you're doing something wrong, they'll still be like, hey, you're doing great. Then you mess up, they'll still be like, hey, because of the benefits they are having from you, that will be the factor that is going to change that person. But if someone is a good person and he gets into position, into power, I don't think power will change him. And with the right people around, not psychopaths, people that a good leader listens. So if he's doing something and they be like, no, this thing you're doing is not right, I think as a leader, a good leader, the person should trace back, because we are all humans. We make mistakes. We make mistakes. So there are times you might want to make rash decisions, but with those good persons around you, you'll be like, no, this thing you're trying to do now, this is now you're supposed to do it, and then you'll be like, you come to you realize, okay, this thing I'm trying to do is not nice, then you stop it. But if you have those political psychopaths around you, just there for whatever you can hand out to them, anything you say goes. So I think those are the people that are changing you, not even the power. But if you have the right people around you, I think you can still stay on track and deliver.
Because looking at the nation, Nigeria as a country now, what can you say that is actually the cause of what's happening? Some people, they will be promising us a lot of good things, and when they enter into that position, you see differently.
I think one of the things is we should always try to vote for people not because of the gifts they're going to give us during the elections. We vote for credibility. Because most people will splash money. I don't think if someone splashes money to get into an office, normally he's now doing a business. I want to help you and I'm splashing money to get your support to help you. I don't think if I get into office, what I'm going to do is to recover those money. So when someone comes out for political position and is not spending, most people will be like, this person is stingy. You want someone to give his money for a public office where the funds is going to get is to better your life, and you want him to spend more of his own money. If he spends it, he becomes a political entrepreneur. So as a political entrepreneur, at that moment, what you want to do is to recover the funds you've lost. So I think if we give up the idea of wanting political aspirants, people in political positions to always give us handouts, give us rights, give us money, give us things, I think we'll do better as a nation.
That's good. Okay, that's where you have spoken so far. I see you are a leader inside. I've seen your leadership. So now, what can you say that is happening both from what's happening in Nigeria? What's your point, like kind of solution to what's going on in this country?
I think more productivity, we should be able to produce more stuffs than we import, because we import a lot of things and we have the resources to produce some of those things we import. So I think if we are able to produce more of things we import, at this point, most people in different offices, small positions, any small position you have, guys, the first thing you're thinking of is the best way to reach funds, the best way to get people to pay bribes to you. I think if we reduce that hold on the bribe, someone must give us money. We remove that mentality, and then we work towards achieving a better nation. I think that's the best thing.
That's good. Sure. Now, as a student, who are being among students, what do you think that maybe if you become a leader to like to change for better?
I think one of the things I would like to change for better is our relationship with lecturers and maybe the school administration, because most of the times there is this tension that the students always have, that lecturers are not there for them. Even misconceptions, even during the ASU strike, there was this misconception. They were like, most students were like, these lecturers are just having these strikes, and now it's turning on us. The fees are hiking and the rest. So and now we're like, okay, these lecturers, they are hiking the fees. But we forgot that if we try to let students know this is that these people, they are there for you. They are your parents. They are like your parents here. I think we have better students and lecturer relationship.
Thank you so much. We are happy to actually have you today. This is matter and appreciate your advice. So the final question is, give us advice. What's your advice to anyone that's in a position already as a leader or may aspire to be one tomorrow?
I think if you are a leader, those promises you made to people, you should fulfill them. And then if you are aspiring for a position, don't make promises you can't fulfill. Okay? Don't make promises of trying to build bridges where there are no rivers, and don't promise to send rain down in a desert where you know it is not possible for it
these
to
are
rain.
impossible things.
Good. Make
Sense.
promises that are possible to achieve, not just coming up with because you want to get into office, and then when you get into office, they'll be like, okay, you said you were going to make sure this desert rain starts to fall here, and you'll be like, I'm in office now, I cannot do it. It makes you look like a liar and a betrayer of it.
Exactly. Stop trusting you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir. We are actually happy to have you on us. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you, guys. We have had a lot from this young leader sitting around us here. I will call him Nelson Mandela for our time. So I'm happy to have him, and I beg you guys to subscribe to my channel and follow us for more updates, because we are going to be doing more of these things. We're going to be doing more of it. Thank you so much.